Ciao Juventini and welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel. Of course, brought to you by Striped Hearts Apparel. And tonight I'm going to be previewing and sharing my prediction of the big return leg versus Lyon in the Champions League. Now, we obviously dropped the first match 1-0, so we need to overturn that. And our form going into this was anywhere but where it needed to be to give us a lot of confidence going into this. I have spoken to some Juventini who feel very confident, however, but I don't share that. I worry. I worry because we've leaked quite a few goals. And if Lyon gets one, it's going to take three for Juve. And we know that Paulo Dybala is in doubt for this match. There's a possibility, based on certain reports, that he may be available to play a certain amount of minutes. I am not expecting him to start. I would be very, very excited if he does get in the lineup, though, because we are going to need some goals. One of the things leading into this match I thought would be a big question mark is, where do you play Juan Cuadrado? A lot of fans feel essentially who do you have to keep out of the lineup more, Bernardeschi or Danilo? Again, factoring in our form defensively, I would honestly put Cuadrado up top, because if our team play isn't where it needs to be, at least Cuadrado will win the 1v1s and we'll have that threat, whereas Bernardeschi won't give us that. However, Bernardeschi does put in a good shift physically and can run well. But there are factors. Will Sarri go to this base 4-4-2, which is eliminating our press? We need to press in this one. Our press has been non-existent throughout this poor run of form leading into this match. The press for Juve will be key. We need to win the ball back immediately and force some uncomfortable scenarios for Lyon's defense. If we are too passive in trying to win the ball back and don't have that aggressiveness, I fear for us. And of course, again, the threat of leaking that goal is there. In the first match, when Lyon scored, De Ligt was on the sideline, tending to essentially some blood that was gushing out of his head there. So that wasn't the best scenario as well. So we have that in our back pocket. However, in the first match, with 64% possession, Juve did not muster an attempt on target. That is absolutely pathetic. And if you look back at that lineup, Dybala was in there, Ronaldo was in there, Cuadrado actually played on the wing. Now, what Lyon did was they played a 3-4-3, which essentially just, we faced a wall at the back with those mids dropping back, and we were just not prepared. You know, it took away the flanks, and our positioning again was an issue. And we had to settle for trying to play balls in from the outside, and it just wasn't working. So I hope we have a better game plan. I think Paulito will be crucial for this one. Hopefully he can go, because, again, he creates so much. He links up so much for us. We will see what happens. But if Higuain goes in there, hopefully we get the Higuain at the start of the year that sacrifices himself and hopefully can help Ronaldo get into areas and whatnot. But our fullbacks will have to be getting involved, keeping Lyon's defense wide and that threat there to hopefully help produce some space on the interior there for our forwards to work. But everybody's going to have to be sharp. The focus is going to have to be there, and we are going to have to play with the proper tempo and pace. If we have this slow, lethargic play, it's going to be way too comfortable for Lyon. We need to make it difficult for them. We need to get out hungry out of the gates. What's surprising to me is that I hear it's going to be Bernardeschi and Danilo starting on the right side. I can see it because Costa's out. Dybala is in doubt. Maybe he wants to keep Cuadrado as that impact sub, but I just don't know about that one. I'm concerned it might be a little too late if we try to wait it out. I would probably start with Cuadrado in there and not worry about the impact sub. I would go after this one. I would set the tone and I'd get the message out there. If Dybala is good for, say, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I definitely start Cuadrado. I mean, we got to go after this. Okay, we cannot go out to Lyon and we can't go out after that first performance. It's got to be better. Yeah, predictions. Love to hear all of yours. I want to see where the confidence at. I've been saying I'm sitting at around on a scale of 1 to 10, about 6 for confidence level. I'm still there. If Palito's a go, it'll get up there to about 7.5, 8. But I'm going to say Juve gets the job done. I'm going to say the focus will be there. I will say they've had enough rest to sharpen up. Sandro, Bonucci, De Ligt, that partnership will find their form again. The midfield, probably see Pjanic, Bentancur, Rabiot. Really, really like the words I heard from Pjanic. Talking about he's going to give his all as if that transfer hasn't gone. Nobody's ever questioned the guy's professionalism. I just hope that we see it on the pitch. Ronaldo, never a worry. Champions League, this is his tournament. My prediction, we shut the door. I don't even want to think about us conceding. The threat's there. Am I worried about it? Yeah, I'm worried about it, but I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to have faith. I'm going to say we get the job done. 2-0 Juventus. Let's go. Next round. Forza Juve, fino alla fine.